Hi everybody, it's Julie and I'm here with another segment of the Beginner's Junk Journal series, Reader's Digest Edition. We should be calling this the Chunky Reader's Digest Edition. We have added so many things, it's chunky. So I would probably take some things out, and I probably will before we put it in the shop. We'll take some of the things out, put them in a separate little bag. so I'll go through it as it is, then we'll take things out, make it normal size. And so what we have left is signature ties. So the first thing we want, and our little charm. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is, let's go ahead, and this is the charm that I made for the cover. It was an earring that was in my stash, and I added some of the glass that we wrapped and some beads and some pieces from the earring. And so I thought we could just go ahead and add this to the front. I'm gonna take this off, so let's go ahead and grab a tool, and I think we're going to want to put it on with some safety pins or bulb pin. Actually, though, they are the same color as the bulb pins. Are there any bulb pins left in there? So let's go ahead and undo this. So in this video, we're going to do this. We're going to make the signature strings. Okay, so here we go. We'll start with adding our charm, and I think what I want to do is to add it probably with a bulb pin up here, but then also pin it for safety down there. And remember, I decided to, you know what? I decided to add the charm last. I wonder if it'd be easier to lay my book this way. Might be. Might be. Might not. Because we thought about adding this here, but I really want it here. Okay, I'm going to just go ahead and go up this edge like that. I do also want to attach it here because I don't want it flailing all over the place. Okay. Okay, I'm wondering, what if we go from underneath here? Okay, so from underneath here, like that. Okay, I want it this direction. I guess it doesn't matter. I thought there was a decoration on one side of the... Okay, let's see. Come down. Okay. Those green pieces are everywhere. There. Okay, let's turn this up. And come through this. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. So that will hold that on there. We have our shells and our glass. And then this is going to be out of the way of our closure. So that's good. Okay. So that was what I wanted to do there. So next we have some of the matching beads. And we're going to go ahead and do... Okay, so I wanted to do something similar to that edge that we had done. So I thought some of the everlasting net, right? Everlasting net. What was it Janet said? It's like the gift bag from the last video that just kept on giving. Okay. So I'm going to tie it on there, but then I think I'm going to go ahead and I've tied it. That gives it its place, and then I'm going to tie it in a knot, okay? And that will actually keep it on there. Okay, so tie it in a knot. We've got that, and then we can go ahead and go through our bead. Sometimes you can get it through just by cleaning it up. So we're going to hope that we can get that through. And let's go ahead and double tie that onto the net piece. And we're going to be doing two of these, okay? So one for the front and one for the back. Very, very simple though. If you get some cool beads, cool beans, that go along with what you're making, they make great signature ties. So we'll do one of those on the front and one of those on the back. So the next thing I wanted to do was okay, so we have this piece of the fabric on the map page, and I'm just going to go ahead and cut it in half. Well, we're going to be doing two of these also. Okay, so we're going to put this on this right here. Okay, just like that. And then we will take, here it is. So we have this little one of the cards, and it has shells on it. So let's just go ahead and fussy cut this shell. Okay. Okay, so we'll have that fabric like we've been using on one side, and we'll have the shell on the other. Okay, so what we do with that is take our signature string and lay it out. Okay, just like that. We're going to go ahead and put our glue on here. We're going to put it, actually we're going to put it in a line where there we go, where the string should go. So let's go ahead, lay the string on there. Okay. You could go ahead and put some of the net down if you wanted, or even some of the napkin or the washi tape. I like the fact that it's the map paper. So, and it's the ocean part of the map paper. So I think that's kind of cool. So I'm just going to put some glue on the edge, or on this shell. And I'm going to come and put my shell on this paper. clean up the glue. So that gives me my first 2 strings. I love it. Now, of course, you can do the postage stamp thing. Let's see, here we've got some postage stamp. So let's go ahead, grab them. So the same idea. Let's come back here to the back one. Or we can get, let's go to the middle. Okay, so we're going to go to the middle. And you can put your images up in so that they are in your book as well. So let's go ahead and do one like that. And you know, we have this amazing paper that we should not be afraid to use. Whoop. Let's turn our scissors in the right direction. If you have these are either side, so they're left-handed or right-handed. But what happens is then sometimes you might be going in the wrong direction. I'm only going to cut it in 2. Okay, but that way we'll have this pretty thing. Okay, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get ready with our clear paper. And let's go ahead, and that's just because we don't want anything to stick. Okay, so we'll come up and let's put this one in. So there's that. Then we'll attach this one. I like doing these for signature ties. You might have already noticed that. Okay, so now let's come down here and we have, okay, keep that. Our little box, there it is. Our little box of the things that we made. And so let's go ahead and we can, you know what, I might have one that's already, oh, that one's got a lot going on. I think that's going to go on the tassel. Okay, we're going to go ahead and turn this into a charm, because the way that we made these were so that we could do something with them. So I'm just going to go ahead and wrap this around itself a lot of times. Okay, and then grab this, push it together. There we go. So that gives us this little rock, and we'll put that on the bottom of that, the one that we put the postage stamp on. Okay, so we have our little rock. Okay, so there will be a rock hanging around down there with the shells. Okay, so our other postage stamp, we can come over to the back and we'll put that one so that it is hanging outside. And we have this little green shell. So what I want to do here is I'm going to go ahead and put the green shell through. Put the string through the green shell. And this is just, I'm going to show you a way to have a finished edge. Okay, so we're going to come and tie our shell. Okay, so it's our bottom bead. So whatever your bottom bead is, you're going to go ahead and tie it. You can do this with sequins, beads, all kinds of beads. Okay, so there we've got, that is tied on. And now we're gonna, okay, now we're gonna go ahead, it's gonna go up. You see that extra piece? Let's go ahead and grab another piece of the pretty paper. And let's get it in the blue this time, and go ahead and cut me off a piece. And then we're going to cut this side, and that will separate the two pieces. Okay, let's see how this looks on there. Okay, I like it. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we've got our two pieces of the paper, and I guess I could have left them together because they could have gone, but that's okay. Okay, we're going to put this one under. And we're going to put our string is going to go up and get caught in this paper. Okay? That is the idea there, is that our string will be caught behind this paper. See that? And that gives us that finished edge. Okay, there's that. And then we'll go ahead and glue our stamp on. And if you, I'm running out now. Yay. You could put one on each side if you wanted to. You could use your cancellation stamp and cancel this stamp if you wanted to. Okay. Okay. So we are going to repeat something here. Aha. Let's put this on because that is really cool. But we've got to fix it because it had an issue. Okay, so let's go ahead and tie this around itself. Okay, and then go ahead and start it. Bring it around itself here. I love this glass. I love this color bead or glass. Okay, so we'll be able to put this. There they are. Cut the scissors to get a good clean, so we can get through the hole. Okay. And of course, you can just tie your signature strings in a bow. You can tie the two signature strings in a bow. You can tie them in a knot and cut them off. You can hide them in an envelope, which is probably one of the things that we'll do just because we need to do something different. Let's go ahead and tie our... Okay, so we have this, and if we tie it off, and then we can try... Oh, you know what? Let's just tie our net right on the top of this glass. Okay, tie this, tie it again, Oh, you guys, we can go ahead and pull it apart and make it look like part of the net. Who knew? So unfray it, or fray it. Unfray? No, fray. So we're taking the pieces of the string apart. There we go. Okay, so that gives us that. So all we have left to do is our one other shell. And I did want to add the button. Okay, so we're going to put that on. Put this on. So there we go. I'm really happy with that. Now we're going to grab some net and we'll put net on it. Okay, and the really cool thing about all this down here is it does not add any bulk. It's just pretty and cool to have it, I think. Okay, so there, let's go ahead and move some things out of the way so that you can get an idea of what we've got going down here. So remember, here in the center, we did go ahead and we have one that is in the center, and then it has the little rock down below, and then the other ones are just down below, and this is what you get. Okay, this is what you get. Okay, and then when that flips over, it's the fabric, so that's kind of cool. If this one flips over, it's that pretty paper. So there is the bottom of the signature ties, and we added our charm, and of course we have our little charm over here, and the only thing I have left, I do want to add a tassel to this, stamping, stenciling, and some washi tape. So if you're here for the premiere, I'm waiting. Hello, and say hi to Chip. Hi, Chip. And if you're new to my channel, please make sure that you've come in and you say hi in the chat and let us welcome you. If you have questions during the premiere, you can ask them over there and we're able to answer them. And it's a lot of fun, and we'd love to share that experience with you. Also, we are here every day at 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time with a crafty junk journal video. Sometimes it's a shopping haul, sometimes it's Happy Mail, but usually we're working on the monthly challenge that we offer here at Dearjuliejulie. Also, we are really glad that you have found this video. It is part of our Beginner's Junk Journal series, and it is a special that we have here while we are home, safer at home. 4 o'clock each weekday Pacific Standard Time. We have the premiere of this video, and like I said, you can meet us in the chat. Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so YouTube can tell you when the next video is. And, oh yeah, don't forget to go watch one of these videos, because really, YouTube really likes that, and it really helps my channel. It can be another one of my videos, or go watch somebody else's. Yeah. So have an amazing day. Thank you for being here. See you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.